Good lord, these structures keep getting cooler. Welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. There's another deer. I got some sick puzzles to solve and a grander story to be revealed. Every single new area has brought out a new mechanic, and this is no different. They got light bridges. Straight out of Portal, which... What the? Bring an item to swap. Huh? So I could take a fan and swap with this. Oh, never mind. It's not really a light bridge. It's just a gate that you can jam, but vertical. Interesting. So this mechanic is the swapper, and that you can only retrieve the item from it once you place a different item on it. Interesting. I don't know how particularly hyped I am for this, but we'll see.
You know, the one that 1K fried.
Oops.
It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual, the data is a mess, but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal, but please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
Interesting. Yeah, we want to find the founder, and I want to figure out what I can do with this. Well, I can take blue. No, I can't. Hold on. What can I do? I can put this back, put the box down, and come up here. From here, can I grab the box at least? Yes. And that can be held down. And I need to get blue over to here. Huh. And I have to swap. Oh, well, I can probably come up here. Yeah, I can get blue from up here. Have plenty of space. Give me that. Yeah, it seems like a fairly simple mechanic right now. It doesn't seem like it's adding too much complexity to the puzzle, but it is a new mechanic. One thing I like to look for when it comes to new mechanics is thinking about what kind of puzzles are only possible with this new mechanic. And so far, haven't found any. Now, there's a few things here. I got another jammer? No. A digger. I think I would like this digger. But actually, couldn't I create a hole and swap? Maybe not. Maybe it's an either or. I guess the whole point of this would be so I could put this on the other side, or I guess I could swap here and then get the jammer. And this is, I think, important. Oh, maybe? Just leave the jammer there and then connect this. Because at least now that I'm out, I can just swap the driller and the jammer. You know, this is really easy. It's easy, and it doesn't seem like it's introducing too much. But we'll see if that changes. And I'm kind of struggling to actually think of any new applications of it, too. I hope I get surprised. I really do. You know I want to be surprised. Well, this is interesting. 3 things got to be stockpiled. And I win if I get a red and blue laser, which, after swapping, can I use that to hold the door open? I actually can. I'll leave that be. What else is there? Oh, I could get another connector. Hold on. I gotta set that up like here. And be able to see that bad boy. Because now I've got another connector. And... Can I see a third one? Oh! So if I pull down the switch, I bet it opens a gate. Oh, is that what the boxes are for? I've got to create a ladder. Well, another thing I could do is also just take this box and put it here to use the 3rd dimension. Because right now I can make this connection just fine, hold the door open, and have it be relatively self-sustaining. Now I can go 3 boxes. This actually seems like the first level where the new mechanic's important. It's like, I have 6 potential things, but I can only use 3 of them at a time. This already feels much more realized than the initial couple levels. So, okay. Give me that. And now, because I have the 4th one, that should be good. Oh, there's also, I can just go around here. Interesting. Well, I see what I must do. Temporarily hold open red. Use one box for the third dimension. Probably further back just so I can transmit it easily. Right, that's self-sustaining. So now I don't need this at all. And hopefully I can just make this connection. I cannot. Alright, well eventually I'll have a blue connection here. Now I've got to find a cleaner way to set this up. I assume this will just break things. Oh no, actually it works quite well. Good, I didn't have to waste much time. Because now I should be able to get under blue with red. Yes, perfect. Final swap. Grab the blue. Now I'm here for it. This isn't the most flashy mechanic, but creating a few limitations can provide for an interesting challenge. Oh, there goes that particle thing.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles. In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
And apparently Athena was us in Talos Principle 1.
Was alone.
Possibly. So, okay, 2 holders. 3 items. Let's get this started with a jammer. Can't really actually do too much there. How about over here? Second jammer. Interesting. So I gotta get a blue laser through. That's red, but I do have a swapper. Okay, let me try something here. We can start with swapping this, which opens both doors. So I don't need you anymore. I can store red quite easily. Or blue or whatever. Swap it out. Grab this guy. Swap it out. Jam. I think I need to jam from this side. So this way I can actually take the charge with me. And just with my limited amount of stuff get through. Almost blocking me in, except for the fact that the game will give me another exit somehow. Or no, it gives me another exit whenever I finish the level. Yeah, I'm here for it. This is all about being as efficient as possible, too. Like, you can't solve these levels while being inefficient. Like, the ratio between utility and resources has never been higher. And, oh, interesting. A swapper behind a door. So I need 2 items to swap out one. Inverter. I could take the fan. Let me first see where this goes. Up here to green. And, oh, another RGB converter. Haven't seen that in a bit. I gotta get a jammer or a blue laser to win. Probably blue laser. With green. Are there any other color makers? Oh, well, there is blue back here. So green and blue make red. Invert it into blue. That's how I win. So step 1, get the RGB converter. And the box so I can see over this fence. Which I imagine... I don't think it's too bad. Because I could just take this inverter up with me. And swap with the RGB converter. But I know I'll need that later. I don't think it's too important. There's one thing I can do. Take the fan. Maybe like leave that here. Well, but then I need the box. Maybe I could take a different fan. I can take this fan. Okay, so leave the fan here. And then detach this fan too. Because then at least the box can go here and now I can get the right color. Which doesn't see... Oh, the prick. I imagine I need to be higher up with this then. You know what then, in that case, how about I take the fan back? I guess I'd rather just stand up here, yeah? Get them both right there. So now I need the inverter. Wait, how am I getting that? Got the fan. Can I use the box to help me get up? I don't think so. It's too tall. I don't know. Let me check some stuff here. For starters, I'll take this converter. Maybe just do it like this. Swap the fan out for the box. Like, there's no way. I mean, maybe I could bring something up. Well, let's see. If I have this here, that doesn't actively help me do what I want to do. Because even if I can grab this, which I can, it doesn't really matter unless if I have the fan. And I definitely can't grab the box. I mean, would I even want it? I'm just thinking what needs to go up there in that place? The box or a fan? I guess it has to be the box. Which means then that the RGB converter has to be on the inside. Yeah, like I leave that be. And this is the only way I can imagine actually getting the box up here. So now I can take that fan without worrying about things. Yoink. Alright, I have everything I need. I think I'm set. Connect to blue, connect to green, and then connect to the thing that will win. There we go. Nice. The trickiest of them so far, I had to think about it for a little, but not too long.
Cities there are out there under the ocean.
Oh, there goes another one.
People lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
Very sad. Very strange. That's true. Somewhere along the way, we kind of stopped giving a shit, but I don't know if there is a but. Man, philosophy in games is a lot more depressing when it's real instead of just opinions. So I gotta get red up there. Probably a thing up there that transmits red. Could it be this guy? Yeah, probably the inverter. So I imagine I have to store red over here. Sorry, store blue. Well, I think the idea is this, right? I have the driller to pass things in between the purple gate. It's probably gonna be a box. Or it could be the fan blade, which, yes, I can take. Let's start with the box. No, I need the box. I need the box to get the, up over the gate. I guess the fan blade is smartest since, whoops. Damn it. Since it's last. Yeah, I need this, actually. At least here, I should have access to, the ability to grab blue. There it is. Now I don't need this box anymore. I also might not need the driller anymore. I mean, I'll need the driller eventually. I gotta drop these through first. But I do still need the fan blade back to where it was, so this'll do. So I just need the accumulator at a visible spot. Oh, damn it. The inverter actually should be over here. I wonder if I can actually use the accumulator while it's on the swapper. Because actually that would let me be slightly more efficient. No, it is completely useless while on that. Okay. Good to know. Because I can still solve the puzzle from here. Transmission. Pretty big player space. Oh, a clone. On the other side of this gate, what else we got here? Red, which probably powers the fan. Which, okay, I gotta get up to the fan to win. And there's also drillable doors. Hey, there's a driller. By doors, I mean floors and ceilings. I do have a detachable fan, but where does this take me? To a jammer. And this, I could drop it down. What is the benefit of having something up here? I don't know, but I do see the goal of the level. Get from red to red. Yeah, why couldn't I just bring this down? And what do I even have that can get a red laser? Oh, is it something in this layer? Hold on. Let me get you out of here. Don't need you anymore. Well, hold on. I guess the point of me is to hold down the button. I need to swap. I assume I am not an item that can be swapped, but I can swap here. Is there something in there? I don't know. How about I try taking this up here, see if there's anything to be gleaned from the hole. Can I fall through? I can, actually, which, brings me to this swapping device. Interesting. Well, if I'm here, take control of myself here, what could I swap with? Don't know. I don't know. Well, I have no idea, actually. So I need to bring an item to where I am there. But it only seems possible with the hole. Well, I guess one thing I could do is make a hole here with the drill around the button. You're facing the wrong way. What are you doing? I don't know. Here's a philosophical question. What happens if a driller drills directly below itself? That's not possible. Nor can it drill directly below me. It just doesn't drill. So it seems like I would need to get some sort of object up here and then drill it. Like possibly I could do a little swap. And actually, this might not be too bad, right? I could get a jammer just hanging out up here. And then I could swap the fan for the driller. Because at least this way now, I need a dude up there, is the issue. I can't do that yet. But I know it must be done. Okay, I've got the dude up there. And I've got the driller just being stored in the swapper. Now I can actively leave the jammer here and then make it happen. Except the jammer should also be ideally jamming this door. I mean, that works. But then the jammer can't fall down. Is the catch that I need the dude to be here instead? Yeah, I think it is. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Thankfully, it's actually quite easy to do. Because, yeah, I could take control down here. Because now, finally, I've been trying to do this for ages. I can now make a hole down here. And then I can teleport up here with this guy. Drop into here and finally swap. Now, not done yet, but we're getting close. Because I still need to connect to here. And is there an angle which sees both? Okay, there is actually. It's not that bad then. Alright, the puzzle's basically good. Woo! Alright, pretty worthy 8th puzzle. And hopefully the lost puzzles are good. I think it's been a good little stretch here. Oh, this is really far off the beaten path. Usually the puzzles are like in these giant-ass buildings, huh? So what is this, like the ruins of a city? All around. Connector, connector, swapper. I guess the inverter could at least open a door. It's something. What else is back here? It's mostly empty with a jammer. I'll take that. What else is there? So, okay, here we are. Oh, I need green. Red and blue make green. Well, so if I had the RGB converter, like, right here, I'm in line of sight of all 3 necessary components. So what can I even realistically do? Yeah, how many components do I have at any given moment? I should ask myself that. So far, it looks like 2. 2 usable components out of 5 possible ones. Well, let me start by maximizing what I have, at least like jamming this way, so I don't need the inverter anymore. Then if I want to, I could take this connector with me. At least take these on a journey this way. Which lets me hold open this door. Like so. But that's going to have an issue. I mean, sure, I don't need this jammer anymore. So I guess I could swap it for the converter, but now I'm missing the blue maker. So at the end, I need the RGB converter and the inverter in order to win. Which means I don't need the connector. So maybe I'll leave that here. Jam this. Well, but I need to get to the inverter, so if I'm going to work backwards, I guess I gotta pony up and connect this right now. Taking this with me. Well, but I can't get this now. So I guess if I'm to take this with me, I think that's fine. But now there's a problem where I can't bring the jammer in. Hold on. Maybe if I take this bad boy, do the connection here to hold this door open. Then I can swap the jammer for the inverter, take it with me, and I think I have everything I need. Yes. Very nice. Oh, hey, I found another lab. Nice. What lays down here? A bunch of, dead ends? Looks like it was blown up or something. Yeah, a fully collapsed lab that I can't really do anything in. That was certainly not what I was expecting.
Mother, can I suggest something?
Of course, go ahead.
The southern part of the island is completely dead. No animals, no plants. The soil is too alkaline for anything to live except bacteria.
Yes, that's why it's a good location for some of the experiments.
Well, if we want to show that we can make the cosmos more beautiful, then why don't we start there? The desert doesn't have to be dead. If we modify the conditions, life can thrive there. And that could be the first step towards spreading life to other worlds. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a plan.
What the? Fire? Huh? What just happened? Well, that was bizarre. Oh, I just noticed the flame showed up in the top left. I wonder if there's more of those that I missed. Well, there's this puzzle called Elegant, huh? Fan blade on here. Is this like a super minimal, super hard puzzle? Well, there's a few moving parts, right? We got the fan that takes me up to the hole in the wall. And there's plenty going on back here. Yeah, it's actually a pretty big puzzle so far. And what can I do with the driller anyway? I mean, I can swap for a jammer. I need to go up. I assume the red laser powers the fan. And my goal is to get through that door. Eventually. Can I take this fan? No, so that one's bolted down. Well, this one isn't. Just to confirm, I do in fact need the laser. Well, how do we get up there? Oh, I see. I can access the swapper from the hole in the wall. I need to take something up there. Well, actually, that's not too bad. Because I guess the idea, right, is you jam this here, and now I have a free jammer. And at least now I have 2 items I can work with. One for the swap. And hopefully I only need 1 jammer. Yeah, hopefully, because this is getting swapped. Right, so realistically, I've got a connection here. There we go. But I still need the fan blade. Well, hold on. Can I place it, like, down there? No, I cannot. Let's take this driller, maybe place it here, drop this off here. Does this work? It does, so now I can make it up. Now that I'm up, hey, look at this. I have the jammer right here. Perfect. Now I got a couple stars to get, huh? Oh. Wait a second. You can climb up the sides of this giant thing? Is this dangerous, but I must descend? No, 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 no. Well, that was close. I guess you're not meant to climb the Great Tower in this game. Hey, it's Stratton of Strigeria.
Let us consider the city. What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Oh, I didn't expect it to cut off the dialogue, but I think it was pretty close to ending. A city made for the purpose of its people. Don't know if he's just trying to state the obvious or whatnot. Little leap of faith there. Thankfully, it's led me down here. Oh, there's another flame here? What the hell? Hold on. Surely I can keep chasing after that later. How do I... What? I need to bring something out here to get that. Okay. Whoa. New kind of puzzle. Maybe there's a level nearby that I can cheat something out. Oh, no. Do I have to go up there? Oh, no. Okay. I will have to climb. How do I get up there? Here it is. At least for once, there's an element of how the hell do I get up here. But it's not too hard to navigate. Definitely expected to go all Islands of Insight with having be a time thing. And if you don't get it, you gotta reset. I'm not quite sure if it's better or worse this way. It's definitely less annoying this way, that's for sure. I guess how it feels really just kind of depends on how good you are at it, which is a bit of a shame. I guess it means it's a pretty shallow concept altogether. No matter. Whoop! Watch out for the deer, Prometheus. Alright, nice. How do I get to that fan?
Cannot be found. It must be built.
Amen. Yeah, I'm not sure what level would be best for this. Probably a level with a box. Yeah, boxes are easy to escape, right? I mean, even with the perfect jump, I just barely don't make it. Oh! Oh! Maybe. Oh, it's just up there now. I don't know how I'm getting that. Well, what am I supposed to do? So are you not meant to take items outside of puzzles? Maybe there's just an item laying around somewhere? Maybe there is another puzzle in which this could work. I'm not giving up yet. Maybe solving this star puzzle will actively help me. I mean, I need a green beam, which likely just comes from the nearby level. But I think there's a couple that actually see it. Let's see if it's this one. Okay, so there's a red laser, a jammer, and that's it. I only got red. Where even is green? I guess that's what I need to figure out. Because I'm starting to figure, it actually might be a case of like, you make green in one puzzle, transfer it to another puzzle, and then transfer it to the statue. But I need the green first. There's a box up here. Maybe this is something that can get out? Maybe? I want to go home. Why won't you let me leave? Take me away. What if I go this way? Damn. No matter. Still no green. Oh! There's an RGB converter up there. That's the key to the puzzle. I knew I was missing something. Because at least now I could get blue from one area and green from another. Yeah, it feels like you gotta zoom in to see that thing. Yeah? Yeah, I'm starting to see where this is going now. I can get blue from here. Eventually. From up here, I believe. And I guess I can see this. So I just need red from somewhere else. Oh, and here is a pretty simple red. Oh, man. Right in front of my eyes this whole time, sort of. You know, taking up a quarter of a pixel of screen space. Still there nonetheless. Gotta admit, this was a cool one to solve, because what? It took like 3 different levels combined?
Horses are broken, not taught. That is the way of humankind.
Damn, that is a pessimistic view on horses. Well, that leaves one thing left. How on earth do I get anything out into the wild? I mean, it's from any level. The possibilities are in the tens. Could it possibly be this level? I mean, this is the one where I made like a staircase of boxes to get over a wall. So why can't I do that to get over the purple gate? I don't know if this will work, but I hope it does. Hup. Yeah, let's go. Button, here I come. Also, I probably could use this to solve the other meta puzzle too. Huh. Fun. Hey, here we go. Puzzle well solved. I have no idea what this does.
You just picked up some kind of decryption key.
Oh, well, that answers that.
Try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
Oh, like the thing I used to reset a puzzle? Oh, if it just like gives me the solution, then I'm good. I feel like solving any of these puzzles by hand is easier than what I just did to achieve that flame. Well, I think that's finally everything except for, of course, the big tower, which shouldn't be too bad. Actually seems pretty simple so far. Okay, that was simple enough. Not too much thought required. This is the first beam that's actually outdoors. Usually the base of the elevator's indoors. And what even is this thing, huh? Well, another one of these rooms. It's Prometheus!
Hear me, friend. And
I hear
heed
ya.
my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair. And
Yeah, she
will
kinda
do
sucks.
anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
Uh-huh. Oh. 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 I thought I was getting bound, but no, just another beam. Yeah. Pandora, bad guy. Prometheus, good guy. We got another way into the pyramid, I think. Very exciting.
Okay. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again.
Woo!
Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
What about Pandora?
This time for sure, uh-huh.
She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful, but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us.
Well, I will say that did seem to scare us away from the pyramid the first time. Hopefully this trip to the pyramid will be a lot more successful. And maybe we'll find something. But obviously it won't be the end-all be-all.
I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about?
Oh? Secret
The collapse
accidents?
of the Rakovsky building. The Calvin Street explosion. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing it.
Well, it sounds to me like they're a touch too ambitious. If they're even having accents in their own city. Well, no matter. The quest to the pyramid continues.